I know what you're thinking.
It has been quite a long time.
Because it has been. It has been such a long time. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to get dressed for the occasion. So if you notice, I'm all spiffied up in my nice new suit coat, which I think looks absolutely amazing. But, you know what? I'm so sorry. If you notice, I may sound a little nasally because I'm still trying to get over this cold. It's been getting at me for a long time. I was able to get some stuff done. Like, the iron farm, we're now producing a little bit of iron. The villagers are sleeping right now, so it only works during the day. Had to hook it up to a system. This is my design, actually. I really wanted to build an iron farm that like wasn't a tutorial, so I read some information on how they work and what they do, and I was able to get one set up. Here, let me show you what we got right here. So right over here, we got, oh, it's daytime. So what I was able to do was I was able to put these villagers in these little containers where they were being spooked by the zombie, which then produces iron golems, which are not appearing as of right now, but they will. Anyways, I ran into a problem with it because I was, designing my own thing. I read somewhere that villagers had to sleep to actually be able to spawn an iron golem. So what I had to do is set up this little daylight sensor to where at nighttime it will push this glass up, blocking the line of sight to the villagers, and then they get the chance to go to sleep. But I was counting on the fact that I would be sleeping. I've not been. But yeah, so I was able to build a iron farm that's fully functioning. It's not the most efficient, but it works for my needs. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to build one that's my own design. And I think it turned out pretty great. So some other stuff I've been doing is I have already started working on the storage system. Already got some sorting done, just where certain items will go in these chests. About halfway through, or a little more than halfway through this row. And we're going to be working on that today. We're going to be working on the storage room today, and hopefully we're going to get that finished. I've already, like I said, already started with the sorting. Not much, but yeah, I couldn't wait. Oh, look, there's some golems. Also, I want to show you this too. So in our last episode, we built this tree farm, which, at first I was thinking, oh, this is not really going to work that well. But I ran the cherry mode for like an hour or so. And, well, we have plenty of wood. And that's for later for another project that I want to work on, which I'm hoping to do next episode. So stick around and I might tell you what it is. But, yeah, so the main point of the storage building is to funnel every item that we're able to get from these farms and put them in this. This is not really so much for me dropping off a box of materials and it sorts through them. No, I'm going to have that, but it's only going to sort certain items. What I'm going to have it do is mostly for like that tree farm over there, it's going to dump all the wood that we gather into these chests. And then for like the iron, it's going to dump all the iron into one of these chests. And for the sugarcane, it's going to dump all the items in one of these chests. So I think you get the drift. But anyways, that is what we're going to be doing. That's what the main point of this storage system was for. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and gather the materials for it. And while I'm doing that, I want to show you this little clip. So why don't you go ahead and head over there, and I'm going to gather these materials.
The editing sushi here. So apparently the clip I had prepared for you today, something went wrong with it and the audio went missing. So here's some clips from my most recent Battlefront playthrough here, and you can enjoy this for 5 minutes, or you can just skip ahead. I don't really care. Here, you can hear some clips.
I don't know. I shall still have my rewards.
Way is out of the game.
We meet. I sense your terror. Come, girl. You want to
reconsider your actions.
So sad, Praise has met her defeat. Somewhere, Qui-Gon is laughing.
Would be wise to do the same.
I warned you.
It would appear your comrades are becoming enemies.
Your last apprentice tried to kill you, so I believe I'm still ahead of the game. Surrender. You'll be given no further chance.
I really hope you enjoyed that clip. Sorry I wasn't able to put my original clip in, but I kind of ran out of options. I didn't know what to put in, so after I lost the footage. But anyways, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. It was a fun run, and it was probably one of my best heroes versus villains matchups that I've ever done. But anyways, guys, I've gathered up everything we're going to need for this time lapse, so let's just go ahead and jump into the time lapse here right now. And so the storage system is now complete with a Pilcore unloader, and I fixed up the landing over here. Now it leads to the outside, and this actually looks good, and I'm not looking at a lot of crap. And yep, everything is hooked up. I've got the I've still got to program the system. I've got a little bit programmed right now. So right over here, let's just go ahead and let's see if I can do this. Yep, there we go. I've already programmed like the cherry logs and gotten that. I also got the iron farm hooked up. It is running all the way over there to the iron farm. Everything is being sorted. All the poppies are getting destroyed over in the lava system down there. So yeah, programming is going to take a long time. I'm going to get to that a lot later. Whenever I get all this thing sorted out, I'm going to have to move everything from up at the sky block down here. And then this will be our new base of operations, which I'll be super happy about, because then I don't have to fly up to the sky block every time I want to grab something. Every single time. So having this done is going to make things so much easier. Okay, so there's a few things I want to discuss with you. First off, I'm going to continue this on over here, and this is actually going to be a workshop area. I'm going to have it hooked up to the storage room, and this is going to be its own separate area. Also, I was thinking about some walls around in here. I was thinking like at first having it like all open where you can see everything, all the noodles and the spaghetti and all this redstone stuff. But you know what? I was thinking about it and I decided against it. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to decorate the inside of this area, which is going to look fantastic. I've got to figure out some ideas. After building the storage system, I just got so inspired and I have a great idea of what I'm going to do. I've also laid this out. If you're wondering what this is going to be our elevator system that's going to lead to all the 5 levels in the base. So this is the middle level, which would probably be the 3rd level. And I've got 2 levels above that. I've already marked them right there, as you can see. And then we got 1 level below us. Let's see, where is it at? Right there, the cobblestone line, and then the base floor. And I was going to do my own thing about like working on this elevator, but as I was working on it, I just found it way too complicated. And then so I did a little research and found a video that I'm going to basically going to steal the redstone design from it. But you know, it's complicated, and it was a technique that I would have never in a million years thought of doing. So I'm really excited about having that hooked up. And then we've got these 5 levels, which this level is going to be the storage system, workstation, and just like your basic entry room. The one below us, the one directly below us, is going to be the maintenance floor, which is where you'll be able to see all the farms. So I'm still going to have that, like, you're going to be able to see all the farms and stuff, but it's going to be to where I can maintain and keep up with all the farms like this. I've got this hopper clock turned
off because this stuff just reproduced at some massive rate, and I wasn't able to keep up with it. So having like off switches for each of these, and then like making sure everything runs properly. Everything that will be redstone related will be on this floor. I'm not sure what we're gonna do on the bottom floor as of yet. I've still got to work that out. And also, if you see these iron golems, these are all from like that iron farm up there when I was working on it, and I've just not gotten rid of these guys yet. So they're guarding for us. So the next floor that will be like directly above us will be the menagerie floor. This is where we're gonna make a nice area for like show mobs, like maybe like a pink sheep and maybe a warden. I don't know, but all I know is it's going to be like a natural plant area with like lots of shrubbery. And I'm thinking, there's so many plans I've got. I'm not going to share with you all what I've gotten planned. But after building the storage system, I just got so inspired. And so that's why, if you notice, I'm very inspired. I'm very, very inspired. So let's get back to this. Well, and the last floor, I thinking is going to be where our nether portal is, because we don't have a good nether portal spot yet. I think I've got an idea of how I'm going to do that. So yeah, super duper inspired. I'm so excited to get everything done. What we're probably going to do next is probably get this elevator system in. That way we can at least move up and down. But no. What first? We're going to move down all the stuff, and we're going to bring it into this room, and we're going to sort it out. So that may take a few hours. But then after that, I think we might go ahead and take care of the elevator. At least that way we can get up and down the base a lot easier. So let me just go ahead and take care of this storage problem. Okay, so hear me out. I got a lot of it organized, okay? I got a lot organized right now. I mean, this is not near half of what we had a minute ago. I mean, I'm still working out of it, but I'm not going to do any more for today. Mostly because I've just got a lot of items that I have absolutely no clue where I'm going to put them. But what we have been working on also is this. We have got the second half of the storage room built. So like I said, put a lot of other items that like I wouldn't put into like auto sorting in here. Like, you know, you got like your heads and your leads and stuff like that. All of that is right here, and I'm going to have it like organized separately across here. Also got like a nice little workspace station right here with like the trims. And if you're wondering, it's invisible item frames. I really like the look of just having stuff kind of sitting on the table, so I thought it'd be really neat to do. But yeah. So there's that. Also, I did a little bit of a staircase leading up here, which is going to lead around up top across this area. So it's like a little walkway. I'm getting the interior set up for just like making the base look good. And this leads around through the tree farm so you can see that in action. And leads around and goes into the iron farm, which this guy isn't sleeping. He's just standing on his bro's head. Okay, anyways, so that is what we've got done right now. I mean, oh wait, also I hooked up the auto sugarcane farm. It is running now and being sorted into the system. So that is probably all we are going to do for today. I was hoping to do more, but we got a lot done today, and I'm very pleased with what we did get done. The storage room is complete. All that's left is to organize it and get everything set up. But you know what? I gotta go to work, so I'm gonna end it right here anyways. Guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been a blast. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, all that jazz. And guys, with that said, I do believe I will see you in the next video. Have a good one, everybody. That was my last piece of bread.
food farm up next.